Why does your dog dig holes everywhere? It's a question that stumps owners and charms the internet. This is the playful, surprising story of why dogs dig part instinct, part science, part personality. In the next 10 minutes, we'll explore instincts, smells, comfort, boredom, and some unexpected reasons that will make you look at your yard differently. First, let's start with the oldest answer: survival. Long before couches and dog beds, wild canids dug to hide food and shelter from weather and predators. That buried buffet or cool den kept them alive. That instinct lives on in domestic dogs as a memory encoded in behavior. Next, digging is an incredible cooling strategy. Dogs that don't sweat like we do rely heavily on exposed skin and soil to regulate temperature. A shallow hole exposes cooler earth, providing immediate relief on a hot day. You might notice your dog in midday sun looking for shade and then suddenly beginning to dig frantically. That's not mischief, it's clever body science. Smell is another powerful reason. Dogs have up to 100,000 times more sensitive noses than humans. Underground scents, burrowing rodents, insects, roots, or previously hidden treats are like a mystery novel they can't resist. A specific scent track can trigger a digging session that ends only when the source is reached. Boredom and pent-up energy also play a big role. Modern dogs often live with less mental and physical challenge than their ancestors. Digging becomes an outlet, a repetitive, rewarding activity that releases energy and reduces anxiety. For dogs left alone for long hours, the backyard can become an improvisational playground. Some breeds are genetically predisposed to dig. Terriers, dachshunds, and hounds were bred to go to ground to flush prey and chase small animals into burrows. Their bodies and minds are built for that task, and no amount of scolding will erase generations of selective breeding. Then there are comfort and nesting behaviors. Female dogs, in particular, may dig to create a den-like space for resting or birthing. Even male dogs sometimes paw and dig a shallow nest before lying down, arranging earth and grass for comfort and scent marking. Anxiety and stress can also drive digging. Dogs who feel threatened or insecure may dig to create a perceived safe space or to escape an uncomfortable situation. Separation anxiety often manifests in destructive behaviors, digging included. Addressing the emotional root through enrichment, training, or professional help often reduces digging episodes. Some dogs dig for entertainment. The act is physically engaging and mentally stimulating. It produces immediate feedback. The sound, the smell, the movement of soil all provide reinforcing rewards. Puppies, especially, explore the world with their paws and mouths, turning digging into play. If you've ever watched a puppy discover dirt, you know it's pure joy. Territory and scent marking are subtle but important motives. By digging and rolling in the soil, dogs spread their scent, leaving a message for other animals. Those loose, upturned clumps of earth broadcast presence in a language of smells. Environmental factors matter too. Loose, sandy soil invites more digging than compact clay. A yard filled with landscaping that hides small animals will naturally stimulate hunting behaviors. Nighttime digging may be driven by nocturnal prey activity or cooler temperatures. Training and management can reduce unwanted digging. Provide supervised digging zones, like a sandbox or a designated patch of yard filled with safe soil and buried toys. Redirecting the behavior with positive reinforcement teaches dogs where digging is allowed and where it's not. Mental enrichment, puzzle toys, scent games, and increased exercise addresses underlying motivation. That said, sometimes digging is a sign of a medical issue. Dogs with skin irritation, parasites, or hormonal imbalances may dig or lick at the ground for relief. If digging is sudden or accompanied by other changes, a veterinary checkup is wise. A surprising reason is that dogs sometimes dig to access buried items from their own past. They remember a bone or toy hidden days or weeks earlier and will keep returning until the memory is satisfied. Their timeline is different. Smells and memories linger in ways we don't perceive. There are cultural and historical angles too. In some human societies, dogs were purposely used to dig out vermin or create shelters. Stories of working dogs at farms and homesteads show a long partnership built on digging tasks. Today's pet is a mix of those working instincts and modern comforts. Let's not forget the social payoff. Owners who respond with excitement or attention reinforce digging, even if the reaction is scolding. To a dog, any attention can be rewarding. Changing your response, calmly redirecting rather than dramatizing, reduces reinforcement for unwanted digging. For homeowners, landscape design can help. Use dense ground cover plants, rock borders, or deep-rooted shrubs to deter digging in prized beds. Create shaded, cool spots away from fragile plants to satisfy comfort-driven digging. Mulch and gravel can reduce the appeal of loose soil. There are humane deterrents too. Motion-activated sprinklers, scent repellents safe for pets, and training collars that deliver vibration rather than pain. Always choose solutions that respect the animal's welfare. The emotional side of this behavior is fascinating. Dogs exhibit pride, frustration, curiosity, and joy when they dig. Observing the tail wag, the intense focus, the satisfied flop into the hole afterward reveals a complex inner life. Each dig tells a story, hunting, sheltering, cooling, or simply playing. If your dog is a prolific digger, try a detective approach. Watch at different times of day, note weather and soil conditions, and consider breed tendencies. Experiment with enrichment and a designated digging area before moving to deterrence. And if health concerns are suspected, consult your veterinarian. In the end, digging is part of the canine package. Ancient instincts meeting modern lives. It's messy, sometimes costly, often baffling, but also a window into what dogs value and how they solve problems. Backyard holes are more than chaos. They are evidence of an animal thinking, coping, and engaging with its environment. So next time you see a new crater in the lawn, don't just sigh wonder. You're watching thousands of years of evolution and a living brain at work. Try learning what that hole means for your dog, and you might both be happier. Why does your dog dig holes? Because digging is useful, fun, and built into them. And because sometimes it's just how a dog says, "I'm here, and I'm thinking." If you learned something, like follow for more animal mysteries and share a digging dog story.